You drink water at night because it's healthy, right? But what if that innocent glass is secretly wrecking your sleep? If you're constantly waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., exhausted the next day, it might not be age or stress. It might be what you're drinking. I'm Dr. Lisa, and in the next few minutes I'll reveal 5 powerful nighttime drinks that don't just help you fall asleep, but keep you there. These aren't fads. They're backed by science and designed for your body after 60. And the last one, it works while you sleep to repair your body. The problem with plain water at night. Most people think that drinking a glass of water before bed is a healthy habit, and during the day it absolutely is. But at night, that same habit can quietly sabotage your sleep. You're not alone if you've ever fallen asleep easily, only to wake up hours later feeling wide awake and frustrated. What many don't realize is that plain water, especially when consumed late in the evening, plays a bigger role in those restless nights than you might expect. As we age, our bodies go through subtle but impactful changes. One of the biggest is the way our bladder functions. After 60, the bladder's ability to hold fluid for long periods naturally declines. Even small amounts of liquid can trigger the need to urinate during the night. So while you may think you're staying hydrated, you're actually setting yourself up for broken sleep. But that's not the only factor at play. Another hidden issue is our body's decreasing production of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycles. Without enough of it, falling into deep, uninterrupted sleep becomes harder. Plain water, for all its benefits, does nothing to boost melatonin or calm the nervous system. It hydrates, yes, but it offers zero sleep-supporting nutrients. And here's where things get even trickier. Water passes quickly through your system. It doesn't give your body anything to hold on to. It doesn't help muscles relax. It doesn't support the production of serotonin, the precursor to melatonin. So instead of promoting rest, it heads straight for your bladder, waking you up at the worst possible moment. Over time, this pattern chips away at your energy, your focus, and even your independence. And yet, you drink that water every night with the best intentions. The problem isn't your willpower or your discipline, it's simply the wrong tool for the job. What your body actually needs at night isn't just hydration, it needs the right kind of hydration. Drinks that calm the nervous system, support hormone balance, and nourish your body into sleep. This is the part most people never hear about. And it's why so many struggle with sleep for years without realizing the cause. But don't worry, you're about to change that. Because what if you could switch that plain glass of water for something smarter, something that still keeps you hydrated, but also helps you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up refreshed? Let me show you exactly how. Smart hydration. You don't need to give up your nightly drink, you just need to make it smarter. The key to restful, uninterrupted sleep after 60 isn't about avoiding liquids altogether. It's about choosing the right kind of hydration, drinks that don't just sit in your bladder, but actually work with your body to help you relax, restore, and drift into deep sleep naturally. Think of it this way: during the day, water fuels energy. At night, your body needs something different. Something that signals your brain to slow down, soothes tense muscles, balances stress hormones, and gently nudges you towards sleep without triggering a 3 a.m. bathroom trip. And here's the good news: you have options. There are specific drinks that contain just the right nutrients, minerals, and natural compounds to help your body prepare for rest. These drinks support melatonin production, calm your nervous system, and even help reduce those annoying leg cramps or nighttime anxiety spikes. And when taken the right way, in small amounts at the right time, they don't overstimulate your bladder. But not all bedtime drinks are created equal. That's why today I'll guide you through 5 powerful nighttime elixirs, ranked from the most familiar to the most surprisingly effective. Each one has unique benefits. And the last on the list, it's not only a sleep aid, it actually helps rebuild your joints, muscles, and skin while you rest. And yes, These are drinks you probably haven't heard of in this context before. We're not just talking about warm milk and tea. This is smart hydration, built specifically for the needs of your body after 60. So, if you're tired of tossing and turning, if you're done with waking up foggy, groggy, and frustrated, and if you're ready to reclaim your nights and your mornings, this next part could change everything. You don't need a new mattress or a prescription. You just need a new nighttime habit. Let's dive into the first one, a familiar drink with a powerful twist, one that feels like a hug for your nervous system and gently tells your brain, it's time to rest. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. Let's start with something simple, familiar, and incredibly effective. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. It might not sound revolutionary, but the secret lies in how it works with your body, especially after 60. You may have grown up hearing that a warm glass of milk before bed helps you sleep. And there's truth to that, but traditional cow's milk isn't ideal for everyone. As we age, many people become more sensitive to lactose, which can lead to bloating, gas, or digestive discomfort, especially at night. That discomfort, even if mild, is enough to keep your body in an alert state, interrupting the sleep cycle. That's where almond milk steps in. Unsweetened almond milk is light, easy to digest, and gentle on your stomach. But more importantly, it's loaded with two natural compounds that your body needs for deep, restorative sleep: magnesium and tryptophan. Let's break that down. Magnesium is often called nature's tranquilizer. It helps regulate your nervous system by calming the brain, relaxing tight muscles, and reducing mental chatter, the kind that keeps you up replaying the day or worrying about tomorrow. When you drink warm almond milk before bed, magnesium acts like a switch that slowly dims the lights in your brain and body. And then there's tryptophan, an amino acid that your body uses to create serotonin, the feel-good chemical that keeps you calm and content. At night, serotonin converts into melatonin, your master sleep hormone. That gentle shift from light relaxation to deep sleep starts with tryptophan, and almond milk delivers just enough to support this natural process. But here's what makes this drink especially powerful. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. Unlike sugary nighttime snacks or even sweetened milk alternatives, unsweetened almond milk keeps your glucose levels steady, something that becomes increasingly important with age, especially if you're managing diabetes or prediabetes. Stable blood sugar means fewer wake-ups and deeper rest. So how do you use it? Warm about 120 to 150 milliliters, just under half a cup, without boiling it. You want it warm enough to be soothing, but not hot enough to destroy nutrients. Sip it slowly, around 60 to 90 minutes before bed. You can even add a small pinch of cinnamon, not just for flavor, but because cinnamon helps improve circulation and further supports nighttime relaxation. This tiny habit, just a few calming sips in the evening, can begin retraining your body to wind down naturally. Over time, it becomes more than a drink. It becomes a signal, a ritual, and a path to better sleep. Ready for what comes next? If your restless nights are caused more by a racing mind than a restless body, the next drink is your perfect companion. Chamomile tea. If you're someone who lies in bed physically tired but mentally wide awake, your mind spinning with memories, worries, or tomorrow's to-do list, then chamomile tea may be the answer you've been searching for. Unlike medications that force your body into sleep, chamomile tea works with your mind. It doesn't sedate you. It gently quiets the mental noise that keeps you up. That's what makes it such a powerful tool for anyone dealing with stress, anxiety, or an overactive brain, especially during those silent nighttime hours when everything feels louder. The magic of chamomile lies in a natural compound called apigenin. You don't have to remember the name, but here's why it matters. Apigenin binds to specific receptors in your brain that are responsible for calming the nervous system. It tells your mind, you're safe. You can let go now. The result? Slower thoughts, a lower heart rate, and a much smoother path into sleep. And this isn't just a feel-good theory. There's science to back it up. A study involving older adults found that those who drank chamomile tea at night not only fell asleep faster, but also woke up less frequently and reported feeling noticeably more refreshed in the morning. That's a big deal, especially as we age and sleep tends to become lighter and more easily disrupted. But perhaps the most beautiful part of chamomile is its gentleness. It's non-addictive, it doesn't leave you groggy, and it respects your body's natural sleep rhythms rather than overriding them like sleeping pills often do. Chamomile also pairs beautifully with your nightly routine. There's something inherently calming about steeping a cup of tea, breathing in the steam, and slowly sipping as the day winds down. That simple ritual alone can help signal to your body that it's time to relax. Here's how to do it right. Use 1 bag or 1 tablespoon of dried chamomile in a cup of hot water. Let it steep for about 5 to 7 minutes, then allow it to cool to a pleasant, warm temperature. Sip it slowly, ideally 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime, and skip the sugar or honey. Sweeteners can interfere with your blood sugar and wake you up in the middle of the night. This drink is especially helpful if your sleep troubles are linked to worry, tension, or emotional stress. It's a hug in a mug, and for many, that's exactly what bedtime needs. Now, if your sleep disruptions come not from stress, but from physical discomfort, like restless legs or surprise muscle cramps, our next drink tackles that head-on. Warmed coconut water. You may think of coconut water as a summertime refresher, but lightly warmed and taken at the right time, it becomes a powerful nighttime remedy, especially for those frustrating physical disruptions that steal your sleep. Have you ever been jolted awake by a sudden leg cramp, restless legs, or the urge to use the bathroom even though you didn't drink much? These issues often point to a hidden culprit: electrolyte imbalance. As we age, our body's ability to maintain proper levels of essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium naturally declines. These aren't just hydration markers. They're the conductors that keep your muscles relaxed, your bladder calm, and your nervous system in balance while you sleep. Coconut water, especially fresh and unsweetened, is nature's perfect electrolyte drink. It contains just the right blend of minerals to help stabilize nerve signals and smooth out involuntary muscle contractions. That means fewer night cramps, less bladder overactivity, and a body that's better prepared for uninterrupted rest. But here's the key: it must be used the right way. Most people drink coconut water cold and in large amounts. That's refreshing during the day, but a mistake at night. Cold beverages can stimulate the bladder, and too much liquid right before bed is a recipe for early wake-ups. Instead, dilute it with warm water in a 1-to-1 ratio. This lowers its concentration and makes it gentler on your system. Just 100 to 120 milliliters, under half a cup, is enough. Sip it about 1 hour after dinner, but not right before bed. This gives your body time to absorb the minerals and helps reduce pressure on your bladder. It's a small shift that can make a big difference. Science backs this up. In one study, older adults with low potassium levels experienced more frequent nighttime urination and poor sleep quality. When their levels were gently restored, both issues improved in just 1 week. Warmed coconut water also supports vascular relaxation, helping blood vessels dilate slightly. This promotes better circulation and can reduce that jittery sensation that some people feel as they try to fall asleep. And unlike sugary drinks or supplements, coconut water provides this support without spiking your blood sugar, making it a safe and effective option for those managing diabetes or prediabetes. So, if you're tired of tossing from cramps or waking up just when you finally drift off, this might be the quiet solution you've been missing. But if you suspect your sleep struggles come more from inner stress or an overactive stress hormone, our next drink works on a deeper level. Starting with your adrenal system, golden milk with black pepper. If your body feels tired but your insides feel wired, like you just can't switch off even when you want to, your stress hormones might be to blame. And the biggest culprit? Cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone your body produces in response to stress. It keeps you alert and focused when you need it. But when it stays elevated into the night, it becomes your sleep's worst enemy. You may not feel anxious, but high cortisol keeps your heart rate slightly elevated, prevents melatonin from doing its job, and keeps your brain just awake enough to ruin deep rest. That's where golden milk comes in. It's more than a pretty drink. It's a scientifically supported natural way to lower nighttime cortisol and gently guide your body into sleep. Golden milk is a warm blend of milk, often almond, oat, or coconut, turmeric, and a dash of black pepper. The star ingredient, turmeric, contains curcumin, a powerful compound known for its anti-inflammatory and calming properties. But curcumin doesn't just reduce physical inflammation, it also works on a deeper level by helping regulate your body's HPA axis, the communication line between your brain and adrenal glands. In simpler terms, curcumin helps turn down the volume on your internal stress response. But here's a fascinating fact. Curcumin is hard for the body to absorb on its own. That's why we add black pepper. It contains piperine, a compound that boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Just a small pinch makes a huge difference. Together, this golden combination helps lower cortisol levels, boost GABA activity, a calming neurotransmitter, quiet the prefrontal cortex, the overthinking part of your brain, support the production of melatonin. And when you mix it with warm almond or oat milk, the calming effect is multiplied. Your nerves relax, your thoughts slow down, your body begins to let go. Golden milk is also a wonderful remedy for joint pain or stiffness that may keep you tossing and turning. The anti-inflammatory properties of turmeric can help soothe those aches while you sleep, supporting overnight recovery and healthier aging. Here's how to prepare it. Warm about 150 milliliters, half a cup, of almond or oat milk. Add 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric and a small pinch of black pepper. Stir well and sip slowly, about 60 minutes before bedtime. It's soothing, nourishing, and scientifically powerful, all in 1 cup. Now, if you're looking for the most complete nighttime solution, one that not only helps you fall asleep, but actually works through the night to repair and restore your body, then our final drink is exactly what you've been waiting for. Warm gelatin. This final drink might surprise you. It doesn't come in a fancy bottle or carry a trendy name. In fact, it's something you may already have in your kitchen, yet its power is unmatched when it comes to nighttime healing and deep, uninterrupted sleep. We're talking about warm gelatin or bone broth. And yes, this humble remedy could be the most powerful natural sleep aid for anyone over 60. You may already know that gelatin supports joint health and skin elasticity, but what most people overlook is its incredible effect on the nervous system. That's because gelatin is rich in glycine, an amino acid that plays a critical role in promoting deep, restorative sleep. Glycine helps your body relax in ways you can actually feel. It slows down your heart rate, gently lowers your core body temperature, and increases the production of slow brain waves associated with deep, dreamless sleep. But it doesn't just help you fall asleep faster. Glycine also keeps you asleep longer. It reduces how often you wake during the night and improves how you feel the next morning, more refreshed, clear-minded, and focused. This isn't speculation. Multiple clinical studies have confirmed these effects in older adults. Just 3 grams of glycine before bed made a noticeable difference in sleep quality within days. What makes this drink truly special is that it works with your body's natural rhythms. It doesn't sedate or force drowsiness like sleeping pills. Instead, it nourishes your body from the inside out, supporting your sleep cycle while also triggering important repair mechanisms that become more essential as we age. During the night, glycine supports the production of collagen, the building block of skin, joints, and muscles. That means while you sleep, your body is actually repairing tissue, strengthening joints, and healing micro tears in muscles. After 60, when natural collagen production begins to slow down, this kind of overnight recovery is a game changer for both mobility and long-term vitality. Bone broth offers all the same benefits, plus additional minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. It's easy on digestion, provides steady hydration, and doesn't overstimulate the bladder, making it the perfect bedtime companion. To prepare this drink, you can dissolve a teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder into about half a cup of warm water, stirring until completely dissolved. Or you can gently warm a small cup of low-sodium bone broth. Sip it slowly, about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Don't gulp it. Let your body absorb the nutrients gradually, signaling that it's safe to rest and restore. If you've tried everything, melatonin, magnesium, teas, and still wake up feeling drained, this might be the natural solution your body has been waiting for. Up next, we'll clear up the biggest concern people have with nighttime drinks. But won't I need to pee? Let's fix that. You don't have to settle for restless nights or groggy mornings. With the right nighttime drink and just a little timing, deep restorative sleep is within reach. So, which one will you try tonight? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more simple, science-backed tips to help you thrive after 60.